but in my opinion, she's just a little bit straighter in her shoulder. She wants to turn out just a little bit up front, so it's from a mobility standpoint that I go ahead and notch her in the second. This red heifer that we have coming next out here is a high-performing kind of heifer that's good in terms of her center body. I like the set that she has to her hock and her back foot. I wish she was rocked back just a little bit there through her shoulder. She wants to get a little straight and upright. That's still a really nice profiling heifer. The young lady does a great job getting her shown. Here's another red heifer that again is high volume. I think she's good body. One that to me is good in terms of having some substance of bone underneath her. She's got a little bit more chest. She's carrying a little bit more on her. When we ask her to lead, she's a little tighter, more restricted in terms of her movement. Black and white heifer coming next. Some of the same sentiments there. I think she's got a lot of upper rib shape to her. I wish she was stouter out of her hip. I wish she was one that when they get out and trout, she'd use that back leg with just a little bit more coordination. She kind of wants to get a little wobbly on us, doesn't really sit down with as much stability. Red heifer here, when the lady gets her parked, she's a good looking one. She's symmetrical in her line, she's stout out of her hip, but at the same time, she's got just a little bit more front, she's a little shorter necked, and again, she's another one when you set them in motion, she doesn't quite hit that mark for me. Then we've got a black and white heifer coming next that has some width and power. She too needs to be changed to the ground. She's straighter up front, tighter out of her hock. If we keep them moving here, guys, the red heifer coming next is one that's really good in terms of her body shape. She's also one I'd like to stouten up in terms of her feature, make her go with just a little bit more freedom and ease. Black heifer coming next, when he gets her parked, she's really nice, she gives you a good look. He's a good showman because then when you set him in motion, she starts to show her true colors and she pops up in that spine, gets more underneath herself on the go, doesn't represent that look of function quite like what I want to see at this stage of the game. Red heifer coming next here is another one, neat body, practical in terms of her center, but when you set him in motion, again, she's just one that's too straight on either end of her skeleton. Young lady's doing a nice job out here. I have little kids at home, and so I feel for her, and you come and you're trying your best, and sometimes other cattle just don't want to cooperate with you. This heifer's got some substance of bone underneath her. She's got some width to her. To me, she's just flatter through the center portion of her body. Doesn't match up quite as nicely from a look standpoint. Heifer coming next behind her is one that's a bit trendier up front. To me, she wants to get high in her tail head. Doesn't quite match up with the same power and dimension as some of the others. Solid black heifer that we have coming is big-footed and heavy bone. She's long extended, just a little bit too narrow up either end for me. And then kind of the opposite end of the spectrum, got a super stout mane, really powerful kind of a heifer coming next. It's long in terms of her build. She's set out on her shoulder, wants to kind of get over her knee, and is just not white from a structure standpoint. Black and white heifer is going to close out the class. Another nice one here in terms of her lines. I wish she had more center body to her today, a little bit more power and dimension. If you would, let's congratulate those exhibitors on that.